And this is where I'm getting to a really important part. When you're in a relationship, right? Your partner loves you. You love your partner. And now you start to feel miserable about your partner. You feel like, you don't like the way they talk to you, or you don't like this or that, or your partner is shouting at you. You know, it's easy to shout back. Do you know what's hard? To let your partner shout at you, but not fight back. Maybe they're just shouting because they're in pain. Maybe they're just shouting because this emotion needs to be seen. It's like a child that's crying. You know, sometimes a child is simply crying because it needs to cry. And sometimes a child is crying because it's hungry. And sometimes a child is crying because it is tired. So it's for you to figure out. And that's what spirituality can offer to you. If you are willing to put in the work, spirituality is basically the equivalent term for work. Work, reflection, observation, moving forward, letting go, learning to live in the moment, being spontaneous, understanding your emotions, feeling compassion for others. That's basically what oneness is about. You know, to see the other person for who they are and not for who you want them to be or for who you would like them to be. So it's about understanding that the other person too has feelings and emotions and problems. It's not always about you. So if you want to enter into a relationship because you hate to be alone, then you first should be okay being alone. And when you know, I'm okay to be alone, and I manage to go for walks on my own, even though it's hard, I manage to, cook myself healthy meals, I manage to do my own laundry, then you can enter into a relationship because you know how to take care of yourself. You know what being a man means. A man needs to be strong. And a lot of men are really weak because they're all pussies. All a bunch of whiny assholes that act like they're really tough, but they're just ridiculous people who take advantage of other people. And women need stability and structure. And the reason why we have all these overly aggressive women is quite simple. Because all these men don't know how to handle them. You get into a relationship with a woman, and that woman is shouting at you. This woman is like treating you like almost like abusive. Well, there's some men that will shout back and get aggressive back and will have all kinds of fights because you feel like you need to protect yourself. Well, maybe it is your wife that needs protecting from men that treat her abusive. So the realizations I've had is that women that shout at you a lot are in great pain. And if you find a woman that shouts at you, maybe there's even some fists flying. Maybe she just was emotionally abused by a lot of men. Ever thought about that? In how much pain somebody is in order for them to shout at another person like that? You thought about it? Think about it.